Hi, I'm Bobo. In this week's recap, Hong Kong's hottest new development, the Coastline 2, is breaking records left and right. It's by CK Asset and it's now offering buyers a 30% discount, which is expected to revive the market. The development has currently received 38,000 checks, breaking the record of Villa Esplanada in Tsing, which collected about 30,000 checks in 1997. The 626 units of the Coastline 2 also sold out on the first day last Saturday, which is the largest number of units sold in one day, generating more than 3.9 billion Hong Kong dollars. According to transaction records, most buyers opted for stage payment. This was the case for 557 units. Currently, 110 three-bedroom flats are available for sale this round, which come with a flexible high-value mortgage plan. With the popularity of low pricing strategy, CK Asset is now maintaining sales momentum. They pushed the launch of the Coastline 1 to this week instead, so here are the details of the first price list. The project will offer 228 units for 1 to 3 bedroom flats, with all 2 and 3 bedroom flats to come with a harbor view, which cost around 15,200 Hong Kong dollars per square foot on average. This is about 1.68% higher than that of the first batch of the Coastline 2, which was about 14,997 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. The cheapest unit starts at 3.86 million Hong Kong dollars, so keep an eye out for news on the Coastline if you are interested. Customers who were unable to secure a unit from the Coastline 2 will be given priority to purchase Phase 1 units, and each person will be given a 1% discount and can purchase up to 2 units. Thanks to the Coastline 2's success, the first-hand market recorded a total of 656 transactions, making this the busiest weekend in over a year. Sales of Henderson's Baker Circle Greenwich in Hung Hom started at around the same time as the Coastline 2 and was also discounted. Though the Coastline 2 was the center of attention, the Hung Hom development managed to record 13 transactions over its 2 sales rounds this weekend, with 64 units, or 77% of their stock, sold thus far. The Holborn in Quarry Bay also recorded transactions with 6 one-bedroom units sold over the weekend. Before units of the Coastline were put up for sale, the first-hand market recorded only about 102 transactions. Some property agencies even changed their market outlook for 2023, lowering their original forecast of 16,000 transactions by 12.5% to 14,000, and total transaction amount from 190 billion Hong Kong dollars to 156 billion Hong Kong dollars. But judging by the hordes of buyers last Saturday, purchasing power has not yet dried up. In a way, the Coastline's prices help with market mapping and offer developers a useful reference price, so the trend of developers selling cheap flats will likely continue, with discount rates for new homes in the third quarter to rise to 10%, a record high. With new developments in the spotlight and the fluctuation of interest rates, the second-hand market continues to flounder, despite the launch of new flats increasing purchasing power. Let's check out what's going on over there. In weekend transactions for the city's top 10 blue-chip housing estates, the market remained quiet, as Hong Kong's 4 biggest real estate agencies recorded 3 to 8 transactions. However, many second-hand owners still had to cut prices to close deals. Here are 3 such cases from the last week. Our first case is in Phase 3 of Mei Foo Sun Chuen in Lai Chi Kok. This was a 717 square foot, 3-bedroom unit with an original asking price of 8.6 million Hong Kong dollars. It was listed for less than a week before the owner made a large price cut of 1.15 million Hong Kong dollars and sold to a family for 7.45 million Hong Kong dollars at about 10,000 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. However, the original owner still made a huge profit of 5.19 million Hong Kong dollars as they purchased the flat in the year 2000 for $2.26 million and held the flat for about 23 years, indicating an appreciation of over 2 times during the period. The second case comes from Sceneway Garden in Lam Tin. With buyers flocking to cheap new developments in neighboring areas, one homeowner had to face reality and reduce their asking price by $1.3 million to sell their flat. This was a 3-bedroom unit measuring 612 square feet in size. Being an upper floor unit with great views, it was put up for sale in early July for 9.9 million Hong Kong dollars, but the owner had to reduce the asking price several times, eventually selling it for $8.6 million at 14,000 Hong Kong dollars per square foot. Nonetheless, as in the previous case, this owner was able to make $1.65 million in profits as they purchased the flat 10 years ago for $6.95 million, marking a 23% rise in appreciation. But recent homeowners weren't so lucky, with most owners selling at a loss. Our last apartment is a 251 square foot studio unit in Park Yoho, Napoli in Yuen. The original owner bought the flat in 2019 for around 4.5 million Hong Kong dollars and put the flat up for sale at 3.3 million Hong Kong dollars, but eventually sold it for 3.2 million dollars at 12,000 Hong Kong dollars per square foot, losing over 1.3 million Hong Kong dollars in the process. This marks a depreciation of nearly 30%. After the explosive success of the Coastline 2, the first-hand market now has a new reference price. Now, what does this mean for the second-hand market? Homebuyers will probably get more bargaining power for the time being. But overall, second-hand home prices are still under pressure, although it's believed that more buyers will gradually return to the second-hand market for its high volume and low prices. That's all for this episode. See you in the next.